The second session of the Nigerian Economic Summit began in earnest today in Abuja with a focus on education in economic development.
Well, the keynote speaker, former Education Minister Dr. Obieze Kwesili, stressed the recognition of education as a right and not a luxury, and the changes government needs to make for better learning.
We have a catching up to do that is serious if we're ever going to compete globally. And that catching up can be difficult except you're strategic. The fastest way to do a catching up now is to make early child care education, put it on the front burner of the education system. Countries like Finland have shown clearly that countries that emphasize early child care education and expand access to it to both the poor and the rich alike bridge the inequality gap, and they begin the process of getting the child before they ever go bad. At that level of 2 to 3 years, the neurons are most stimulated for knowledge. And then the last thing is that the public sector and the private sector must work together in the kind of program. We put together a program called the Vocational Enterprise Institutions and the Innovation Enterprise Institutions. They are all in this slide. When you read them, you would see how we basically brought the private sector straight into the whole business of building skills. Government has never had a great record for building skills for industry. Industry coming into it meant that we had to play our own role, and that is why the National Board for Technical Education has a qualification certification level that is National Diploma in Innovation and Vocational Studies, and it is led by the industry. Let me say something. It is good you're here today. Education needs intelligent champions. If society fails to generate the intelligent champions for education, well, the intelligent champions themselves would have acted in the most less intelligent way.